Okay, what we're going to do today is we're going to defrag our Windows hard drive. Defragmentation should be done periodically. It improves the performance of the computer quite substantially, and it's a very important thing to do. So what I've done is I've already opened up my computer, and I'm going to right-click on my C drive, select Properties. From there, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to select my Tools menu, and then before I click on defrag, what I should have done, and I've already done this on this computer, is you should run check disk, which is called error checking. You should either run check disk or you should run Norton Disk Doctor or some other disk repair utility. What those do is they fix the directory structure on the hard drive, and you should do that before you even think about defragmenting, because if you defragment before you do this and your directory structure is messed up, you defragment the defrag process may delete files that it sees as being invalid or bad files, and so you'll lose data. So the defrag has to be done after you run the error checking. So I've already done error checking, so I'm going to go ahead and do a defrag now. Select the drive I'm going to run, and I can analyze it, which will do nothing to it but look at it. But when I tell it to do the defragmentation, it will do an analysis first and then defragment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on defragment, and defrag will now look at the drive. Now, what you see here is a map of what the drive looks like. Anytime you have red items, they're fragmented. Files that are like they're supposed to be, or contiguous files, are in blue. Unmovable files, which are usually system files or special files that are not allowed to be moved, are in green, and of course free spaces in white. So now all we have to do is sit back, relax. This will take a while. This hard drive doesn't have a bunch of fragmentation because it's a recent install, so there's not a lot of fragmentation, but you should do it periodically. If you do it once a month after you've run check disk, run it check disk once a month, and then follow with defragmentation, you'll find your computer runs a whole lot nicer. And so now we have to wait for a little bit. Okay, looks like we're at 71%. We're getting close to done with our defragmentation process. As the red disappears, you know that the fragmented files are going away. That's what we're hoping for. This drive didn't take very long because it's a fairly small drive. Small drives don't take very long, and it's also a fairly new drive, so it isn't very fragmented. If you got an older drive or a drive that has a lot of files, start the defragmentation late at night. Let it run through the night, and then that way you're not wasting half of a day or a full day defragmenting your drive, because it's one of those things that is time intensive and you want to do it right. Okay, looks like we're almost done here, and it's surprising how fast this does go. The thing that you always want to remember is that it is a time intensive process, and that you've got to allow enough time to do it. So don't plan on doing any work on your computer for a little while around this time. Okay, once you get around the 90% range, it's really, really fast how quickly it goes. And we'll be wrapping up in just a moment here. Okay, we're complete. Let's go ahead and view the report. It's always a good idea to look at the report. There's a lot of stuff on here that most of the techie type people would be happy to look at. Everybody else doesn't really want to look at this stuff for the most part. But it's a good idea to look through the report, see if there were any errors during the process. You'll see a window at the bottom that basically has information about if there was any fragmentation after you had completed your defrag. This would normally happen if you have more than a lot of files that are fragmented and only have less than 25% available. So anyway, it looks like we're done. We're going to go ahead and close that out. Go ahead and close out our disk defrag program. I want to thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a great day. Come see us at home.earthlink.net/Krabby.